those players, STEM majors for Asian Americans who are second generation and from the East Coast. Guess which server I joined? I chose the K-pop server, because none of my other friends wanted to bond over and discuss pretty girls dancing and singing. That's a perfectly normal hobby. So before school started, when everyone's moving in, me and a guy and a girl from the Discord server met up to get some food on campus. The guy would pick her up, then me, and then we drive 5 minutes to the college plaza where it had food, stores, and outdoor seating. So after 1.5 years of not socializing with my college peers and finally meeting parts of the friend group, I had a couple butterflies in my stomach, but it would soon turn into a panic attack. Like straight up. It was mainly because unbeknownst to me of the cute girl. When they picked me up, I was feeling very anxious. As I'm getting into the back seat by myself, the guy spoke first. Yo, it's Kevin! And then the girl referred to me by my Discord name. Hi, pizza roll. Whoa.
Bro, I can't lie. If someone said that to me, I can't lie. They hold a smack, bro. Like, what kind of humans is this guy talking to? Are they real? Or what? AI? Anyways.
Is that her? This whole time when everyone was talking on the Discord server, I happened to be interacting with this girl? This is what quarantine does to a brother. Actually, it was probably the Genshin impact. Here's where things started going downhill. Even though it was like a 5 to 7 minute drive, I felt so many butterflies in my stomach, like I just wanted to step foot on land. So basically, I needed to poop really badly. It was nighttime and I distinctly remember trying to focus on the green stoplights, which for my astigmatism eyes looked like blurry green lens flares. Maybe it's just the thrill of meeting these guys in real life. It'll probably fade away once we step out and walk around and get some food. We walked around, but first, I asked to excuse myself and use the potty. My stomach felt so queasy, but barely anything came out. So when I'm leaving the bathroom, that same sense of mania hit my nervous system again. Essentially like a constant fight or flight signal. So I'm still anxious right now, and that bathroom break didn't really do anything. And I can't use the bathroom again, cause then they'll worry about me and think I'm some sort of kindergartner who—
Bro, why are you coming in my chat asking me what am I watching, bro? I'm watching Kevinu, bro. If you're not subscribed to this guy, what you doing? Yeah? This guy is alright, let me tell you about him, yeah? Bro, this guy makes all the wrong decisions in life, yeah. It's just so funny to watch. That's why I like watching it, bro. Like, anyways, you watch it with me, you'll see.
dookies his pants 24/7. I'm now anxious that I'm going to be anxious. It's like when you're taking your first coding class and you make an infinite for loop and then your computer blows up. We split up and I get Chipotle and they get whatever. We text and meet up at this outdoor seating area and I begin to munch down on my burrito bowl. I have eaten many Chipotle burrito bowls in my time, so I know what to expect. But this time was the first time in my life I couldn't get the burrito bowl down. I have these butterflies in my stomach that is telling me to go use the bathroom, but I learned that I didn't need to use the bathroom, and every time I take a bite of my burrito bowl, the food was slowly tiptoeing its way down to my digestive system. I could feel my breathing
What's muted?
This was the first time ever I admitted I had something going wrong with me. Hey guys, I think I'm having a panic attack. Can you drive me home? Wow, what a party pooper. You put
Bro, what
some time to hang out with your friends who live off campus, and as soon as you get all your food, now you decide you want to leave? Thankfully, they understood that I was going through something weird, but I didn't even understand what was going on with me. I was still not out of the woods yet, because in the car ride back to my apartment, I felt like I needed to poop so badly, and in these moments, I stopped talking. So they were probably thinking that I didn't like them or something. They wanted to see what my apartment looked like, so I hesitantly said, okay, come on in. We walked around and I gave them a tour of, well, not much, but whatever. At least there's a bathroom right there, so my nerves can chill a bit. They did kind of chill a bit. But in my head, I was like, just leave so I can use the bathroom. It's not you guys, it's me. Eventually, they excused themselves as, mind you, I was feeling so—
Bro, why are you coming in my chat calling me a gooner because I'm watching this, bro? Like, you're watching it too as well. Are you good? You're a gooner too, bro.
guilty right now. And the stupid thing is, I finished half of my Chipotle burrito bowl and everything was fine. It went down easily, and sitting in my apartment, I didn't have the nervous breakdown to need a bathroom. I digested it normally. My apartment complex was a 3-story building. I was on the 2nd floor, and above me were these Korean girls, but not Korean like me. They spawned in Korea.
I didn't have my Johnny out, yo.
I always left my window open so I could see them on the walkway and hear them, so that's how I knew they were default Koreans. But one of them caught my attention immensely. You know the type of girl you see at the airport and then you never see her again? Yeah, It was that kind of crush. Like a yo, who are you? She was that mysterious, glasses wearing, well dressed, quiet type, but the girls she hung out with were low key loud and they stomped so loudly every night. It seemed she was the lone wolf of the pack because those girls would go out a lot and she would tag along behind them, so not really like join with them. Well, during college, I liked to swim,
Hey,
and one
yo,
day,
this is not you, bro. Hey, how much you would have bet that this guy's a little... Oh my gosh, he's got some rolls on him, fam. Cinnamon rolls.
when I was in the deep lanes, there was a group of girls playing in the shallow part of the pool. I didn't think much of it, cause without my glasses, they just looked like blurry blobs. But when I left the pool and walked back to the apartment, I noticed that that same group of girls were walking right behind me and they talked in Korean. They kept following me. I'm pretty sure we'll break apart eventually, but I'm flopping my wet flip-flops and I
I lie, bro. Like, my man's just turned into a bodybuilder out of nowhere, cuz. Like, he's looking like Roddy Coleman or Michael Phelps.
still hear their wet flip-flops flopping and they're like giggling and stuff. This was bringing me back to high school days. The turns I would make, they would make the same turns. It was daytime, but I felt like I was gonna get jumped in the Bronx. And I just knew it was them. The biggest coincidence of all time. And that mysterious girl was probably in the pack. Oh man, she's probably gonna see my blubber and think I'm such a blubber nugget. As I'm walking up the stairs to my apartment, they literally did the same and walked above. That's how I knew for certain it was them. I forgot why, but 5 minutes later, I left the apartment to throw away the trash or something. But as I'm walking back, I see that they were hanging their towels and swimwear out to dry on the guardrail. Yo, is this what they do in Korea? I gotta go to Korea. I figured, why don't I show how much of an Animal Crossing villager I am and give them a gift? So when me and the boys were out, we stopped by a bakery and I picked up 2 small baked goods. One was a strawberry thingy cause baby squirrels love strawberry, and the other one was a matcha thingy. I wrote a little cringy, good luck with finals, apartment number 123, put the pastries and note into a plastic bag, hung it on their doorknob, knocked the door, and ran as fast as I could.
Valentine, this is not the shot, man. What you, bro? You see what I mean by this guy, bro? Like, what are you doing here? What are we doing here? What's the plan? Like, my man's just gone to a person of interest door and left some sweets and candy. I'm telling you, if someone left some random food on my door, I'm not eating it. I'm eating it, but I'm cautiously eating it. And especially if I don't know who's made it as well. But I don't know what he's doing, bro. This guy's got no game, bro. He needs that Jjbhoy Academy, bro. Riz Academy. I'm a professor in this stuff, bro.
Away. I went back into my apartment underneath and locked in and tried to hear their door open to confirm that the payload had been safely delivered. A couple days later, my housemate told me that someone left a thingy at her door with a note on it. It was them. They wrote a sticky note back.
Bro, there's no way this worked, bro. Hi, thank you for the treat and your sweet message. Good luck with your midterm.
Saying, thanks for the thoughtful gift and also good luck with your finals, and they gave me a bag of nerd clusters. I'm not a sweet tooth guy and I don't really go after those types of things, but those were pretty good. So trying to build off of that dopamine, one night I was making Korean hotdog. It's a doughy pancake filled with nuts, cinnamon, and brown sugar. I made the dough from scratch and bought brown sugar, cinnamon, and nuts at the store. Hey man, those nuts were very expensive. It turned out really tasty. The dough was nice and chewy and the filling warmed up and it was all melty inside. I had a lot of dough, so I wrapped a bunch of those pancakes into some aluminum foil, put it in a plastic bag, and went upstairs to continue our little game that only elementary kids do. But this time, I waited at the door to introduce myself as the mystery gift giver. I knocked on the door and quietly waited and tried to hear.
See, this is a better shot here. You're getting the defender's attention. You're playing. You're in the court now. You're not just making these moves on a bench. You're actively trying to score. This is what I like to see.
For any footsteps. Mind you, it was like 10 p.m. and their lights were on, so I figured people were home. A couple minutes passed, so I knocked again and just left the bag hanging on the doorknob. I didn't hear the door open this time.
Bro, I can't be the only one watching this, bro. Like, there's no way this guy just put up that trash shot again, bro. Are you serious? So my man, he's just okay. If I was in a situation, yeah, I shoot one time, it's a brick. Okay, bro, I'm telling you, I'm running back on D. Yeah, I'm waiting till I can come back and hop on that wing again and shoot that again, shoot that same shot, bro. Maybe if it was in the correct time or something, like your release was a bit off, but
time. So I started cleaning up, and then after about 5 minutes, I went back up to see if they had taken the food I left them. The bag was still hanging on their doorknob, and my heart sank. Oh yeah, a guy knocking on a girl's apartment door at 10 p.m. Who would even open the door? I quickly went to their door, took the bag back, and went back to my apartment and ate the pancakes throughout the rest of the week. Yo, girls, there's a guy at her door. What? Well, don't answer it. He knocked again. He seems to be holding a plastic bag. It's probably a bomb. He's just standing there, menacingly. He'll leave eventually. Just wait it out. Ugh, they weren't kidding when they said America was full of creeps. I wish that mystery gift giver would show up someday too.
Bro, you can't lie, that was a W vid, bro. Spam up the W vids in the chat, man. That wasn't bad, right?